What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Sting. Yes, indeed, Sting Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bobbity-bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, well then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Liddell C. And Liddell C. wanted to see me react to this song by Sting called I Burn For You. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second. Hold it. I recognize this song. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Sting. No surprise there. And the video has 111,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. I Burn For You, live in Arnhem. Arnhem? Arnhem. I'm not sure. It's Arnhem or Arnhem? I don't know. It says Sting up here. I really hope we're in the right spot. Look, if we're not in the right place, don't blame me. Blame Liddell C. He was the one who sent me this link. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Is this just audio only? Really quiet.
Shade of your parasol, and your love flows through.
Got a 6/8 feel, but I don't know if we're in 6/8 or not.
I drink at your pool. I burn for you. I burn for you, and I are lovers. Nighttime falls around our bed. In peace we sleep entwined, and your love flows through me. Though an ocean soothes my head, I burn for you. I burn for you.
Got a 6/8 feel. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Coughing hurts. Sneezing hurts way more. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to back up about 30 seconds. Before I started sneezing. Okay. We got the 6-8 feel going. It feels good. I like it. I like the direction it's going. It can be a little deceiving. You really need to lock in with the bass. I know the playing with I'm sure that's not our real Vibes player. I'm sure that's a keyboard player using a Vibes patch. I'm sure that's the case. If you lock in with that, you can be a little deceived on where one is. Follow the bass player. The bass player will show you where one is. It's got a nice feel, nice groove. I like what's happening here. I got no issue with anything I'm hearing. Sting's vocals sound really good. Within the context of this song, it's very fitting. Let's try this again. Hopefully with no more sneezing. I like the sax. Sounds like a soprano sax. Nice fill. Tight fill on the drummer right there. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like how the bass and I believe that's a soprano sax. I'm like 95% sure that's a soprano sax. Sounds like it. I like how the bass and the soprano sax doing that unison line together. Nice contrast, not just from tone of instrument. You got the bass with this nice full bottom end sound, a nice warm sound, versus the soprano sax, much more pinched in tone, much more narrow in tone. But they work really well together. They complement each other. And on top of that, having those octaves apart, really nice contrast, but still very tight and working together. I dig that. That sounds really good, actually. those rim shots. Cutting through like a razor. Love it. What a great contrast. What's happening in the instrument. Everybody else is way down here. Mezzo piano. And you got those rim shots coming through, man. Nice. And they're fading themselves out, decrescendoing all the way down to a complete fade out. Nice. Nice touch. Wouldn't change a thing on the ending. That was a great ending for that style of song. Very nice. Nice, laid back, almost like a jazz, like a new wave jazz feel type of song. Like, I could see, good Lord, I can see, I can Spyro Gyra. That's the first band that popped in my head thinking about this. Spyro Gyra. This is totally a Spyro Gyra style song. Man, I can see them playing this for sure. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Sting with I Burn For You. This was a request from Liddell C. Okay, thought about it, Kim, and I came up with a score, and I'm going to be honest with you, folks. This score came to me really quick, really easy. This score just kind of popped in my head, and I was like, okay. And here's the funny thing. I was still wanting to make sure I gave it, the due process, and I went through everything, and okay, let's think about this, and let's take this into account, and how the band did this, and blah, blah, blah. But I had a feeling, before I started my reasonings, I was going to end up at this exact same score. And after I did all my reasonings, sure enough, we were right here. And I was like, I knew it. I knew we were going to end up here. That's okay. That just means the score was meant to be. So let's get to that score, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 7.6. Yep, 7.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.6. What does that mean? Well, a 7.6 would translate to a really good skill rating. So overall, I think, believe it or not, I think this was a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go, 7.6, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. If you were to put this on, take out the vocals, take out Sting's vocal, put this on just as an instrumental and tell me that this was a Spyro Gyra song, I would not question it. A lot of that new age jazz feel and sound and direction in this song. It really felt like something they would do. A lot of usage within the keyboards, but not in a Chick Corea type of way, just more of a fill out the sound way, but as the main voice. Bass playing, very warm, very rich, nothing all that complex about what was happening in the bass, just really there to anchor everything down, which I like. Drums setting up a nice groove, a nice feel. That 6/8 feel, very welcome as always. A little deceiving the way that he set up the pattern, though. You really had to lock in with the bass to get the downbeat of 1, because the way that the drummer came up with this pattern, it felt like 1 was actually on 2 because of what the drummer was playing. So you really had to lock in with the bass more than anything else. I think Sting's vocals on this were fine. I don't think they were detracting from the song in any way, shape, or form. I think they lend itself well to the song. At the same time, I don't think his vocals were the highlight. I don't think his vocals were the main attraction. that honor goes to the sax player, who I believe was playing a tenor sax. I'm almost positive that's what we were hearing. It didn't have that alto bite. Like the alto sax has a very distinct sound comparatively to the tenor sax, or not the tenor sax, to the soprano sax. It has a lot more bite in the tone, a lot more bite in the sound. Not saying that alto sax can't be smooth, it absolutely can, but there's something about soprano sax that just sounds softer than an alto sax does. I'm almost positive it was the soprano sax, and I really liked what that sax player was laying down. It felt good. It sounded good. It fit within the context of the song. There was nothing that soprano sax player was doing that took away from the song, detracted from the song in any way. Even when he would go on his little flurries and he would go on his little riffs, and he would take over. He would take over, yes, but not in a way that stole away from anybody else within the song. He put the spotlight on himself, yes, but he never turned the house lights or the stage lights off in order to do it. The stage lights stayed on. You know, this is a metaphor, obviously. But he did put the spotlight on himself, but he didn't take away all the other lights in order to do it. The other lights were able to stay on the band and keep the band in the mix and keep them up the forefront of importance of the song. Without that mix, this song would have sounded really hollow. I dug everything about the song, believe it or not. A lot of jazz feels, a lot of jazz elements, a lot of jazz sounds. And I know a lot of people are scratching their head going, he really liked this? Yes, I actually really liked this. This was a fun listen. A little more on the easygoing side, you know. There's other jazz bands that I really enjoy that have a little more energy, a little more life to them, like the Rippingtons, Chick Corea, you know, stuff like that. Even the Yellow Jacket. I mean, I know the Yellow Jackets are a three-piece, but you know, even they have, you know, they have songs like The Spin, who are, it's just one of my favorite songs to play by the Yellow Jackets, by the way. Love that tune. But they have more songs like that are a little more upbeat, a little more driving, a little more energetic than this song. This song, very mellow, very relaxed. But you know what? It sounded good. I actually dug this. So yeah, man, I was really pleasantly surprised by this. When the song started, I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, it sounds like a ballad. Uh-oh, we may have problems. No, we ended up doing just fine. A live recording as opposed to a live video. I don't know if there's a live video, actual live video footage of this performance out there. I don't know. It's always a little tougher when you listen to live audio as opposed to watching live video when I'm doing these reactions. I've done it before and it's perfectly fine. It's just like I can't take what's happening on stage into account. Now, hearing the type of song that this is, that actually might have been a blessing because, like I've always said, when it comes to live performances from a visual standpoint, live shows can help your score or they can hurt your score. Hearing the type of song that this is, I'm actually kind of glad we didn't have video footage because depending on what was happening on the stage, there's a chance that the live performance might have hurt the score. So I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm kind of relieved that we didn't have live footage. The only reason I would like to see live footage of this is to confirm my suspicions of whether that was a soprano sax or not. I'm like 90% sure it was. Anyway, 7.6. I feel good about that score, and that is where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.6, which is a really good scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.